Good morning, children. My name is B. Ravindra Reddy. I am your chemistry mentor. We are at what states of matter of 11th started NEET and JEE syllabus. In that, we completed up to lecture number 13, lecture number 12, and problems which are related to ideal gas equation. Ideal gas equation. Now, let we enter into what lecture number 14. Lecture number 14. Dalton's law of partial pressures, lecture number 14. So this is what Dalton's law of partial pressure. So this was proposed by whom? Who proposed? Dalton proposed. Dalton proposed this law of what partial pressures. What is this law? What this law explains about what relation among what which properties? So it explains relation between total pressure of the mixture with what partial pressures, with what partial pressures, total pressure with what partial pressures of individual gases, partial pressures of what individual gases. So this law is what applicable for chemically non-reactable gaseous mixtures only. This law is what applicable for what chemically non-reactable gaseous mixture, chemically non-reactable water gaseous mixture. If the gases are what reacted to each other, so this law is not holds good, not holds good. So this law was proposed by Dalton, and what it explains relation between what total pressure and partial pressures of individual gases, and it is applicable for non-reactable gaseous mixture only, non-reactable gaseous mixture only. Now here what let I am taking, so what let I am taking three equal volumes of water vessels. Say I am taking what, this is what 1 liter volume, this is 1 liter volume, this is 1 liter volume. So in this water, so A B C type of water mixture is there. A B C type of what gaseous mixture. That means what A B C gaseous mixture is present in this water container. So here what A container, A what gaseous mixture is here, what B gaseous mixture. Now I am taking another 1 liter flask. So this is what C gas is present in this container. So now what if we are what attached to this one manometer, so the pressure exerted by this what all gaseous mixture, let I am taking what P total. Now this the what whenever the individual gas occupies what the volume of the gaseous mixture, then that pressure is said to be what partial pressure. So that's why the total pressure of this gaseous mixture is equal to the partial pressure of what individual gases. So P total is equal to what Pa plus what Pb plus what Pc. So this is the what total for chemically non-reactable gaseous mixture. The total pressure exerted by the gaseous mixture is equal to the sum of partial pressures of individual gases. Sum of what partial pressures of individual gases is called as what Dalton's law of partial pressures. Dalton's law of what partial pressures. Now here what is meant by partial pressure? Are you understood? Partial pressure means an individual gas occupies the what total volume of the gaseous mixture. Here 1 liter, here 1 liter. So whenever individual gas occupies the what total volume of the gaseous mixture, that pressure exerted is called as what partial pressure. What it is called? Partial pressure. So partial pressure is equal to partial pressure. So now let me take what here we got as what P total is equal to what Pa plus Pb plus Pc we got. So let we have what according to what ideal gas equation, PV is equal to what NTR. So P is equal to what NTR by V. P is equal to what NTR by V. So this is I am writing for what P1. P1 is equal to what N1 TR by what V, because all are constant. R is constant, T is constant, R is constant, and volume is also not changed. Then P2 is equal to what we can write N2 TR by what V. So P3 is equal to what we can write N3 TR by what V. So now capital P is equal to what we can write NTR by V. So here we have, so P I am substituting here. So P is equal to NTR by V, N1 TR by V plus N2 TR by V plus what N3 TR by what V, N3 TR by V. So now let I am taking this is the what so P is equal to what, ntr by V, n1 tr by V, n2 tr by V, n3 tr by V. This is the what equation 1 let you take. Now I am dividing what partial pressure with total pressure. Partial pressure with total pressure. Partial pressure first two gas is what, n1 tr. Partial pressure of first gas is what, n1 tr by what V divided by total pressure is equal to what, ntr by V. So tr by V cancelled. So that's why partial pressure of by divided by total pressure is equal to what, n1 by total number of moles. n1 by total number of moles. So that's why I will get as what, partial pressure is equal to, if P sent to this side, P into what, n1 by n. So that means what, partial pressure is equal to P what PA let you take, or P1. So P1 is equal to what, P total into what, mole fraction of what that gas. That means what, partial pressure of any gas is equal to what, total pressure into mole fraction. So this is the what principle. So partial pressure is equal to what, total pressure into mole fraction. Applications. Generally what the most of the gases are collected over water. So whenever the what gases are released in the laboratory, doing what, different experiments, so let I am taking what a jar. So this is the what jar, it has what, water. So here what an inverted what jar is present. So in this inverted jar we generally what collected what gas. So whenever we are collected gas, the gas will come what comes like this and occupies the water in this vessel. So whenever the water gas is occupies in this vessel, some water vapor is also present. In that gaseous mixture. So that's why the pressure exerted by this total gaseous mixture is equal to what, P of gas plus what, P of water vapor. P of gas plus P of water vapor. So that means what, this P total is equal to, P total is nothing but what, P of water wet gas. P of wet gas is equal to what, P of what, dry gas plus P of what, water vapor. Now I want to get what, P of dry gas. If I want to get what, P of what, dry gas is equal, this one sent to this side. So P of what, wet gas minus P of what, water vapor, minus what, P of water vapor. Water vapor is generally considered as what, aqueous tension. Aqueous tension. So P of what, wet gas minus aqueous tension. Aqueous water tension. So in such a way what we calculate what, so P of water gas, partial pressure of gas, or P of gas is equal to P of wet gas minus what, aqueous tension. Sometimes what we collected over what, mercury. So when we are what collected over what, mercury, so in that what, in these cases the mercury vapors are not formed at the room temperature. So that's why when we collected over what, mercury, then P of gas is equal to what, P of gas is equal to what, that what, P of water, that means what, the P of P what, this the pressure exerted by this gaseous mixture. So P of gas is equal to P of gas. Here what, no, so what mercury vapors are present, such that what, the pressure of the gas is equal to the what, the gas which was calculated by the pressure gauge. So that means what, whenever we are what, so collected over water, the total pressure is equal to P of gas plus P of water vapor. Here no water vapors are present, no mercury vapors are present, such that P of gas is equal to P calculated, that means what, P of gas. Now limitations of what, Dalton's partial pressure law. Limitations. What are the limitations? It is applicable for chemically non-reactable gaseous mixtures. Chemically non-reactable gaseous mixtures only. It is what, applicable for chemically non-reacting gaseous mixtures. So it is not applicable for, what, chemically reacting what gases. So some in examinations, what some four options will give and ask to write which of the following gas is not applicable for what Dalton's law of partial pressure. Which of the following gaseous mixture is not obeys the Dalton's law of partial pressures. So in such a case, these water gases are not obeys the Dalton's law of partial pressure. So H2 plus F2, because those two are reacts with each other and formed HF. H2 plus Cl2. These two are what reacts with each other and formed HCl at room temperature. Third one, ammonia plus what HCl. Ammonium chloride is formed. Next one, ammonia plus what HBr. Ammonia plus HBr at room temperature ammonium bromide is formed. Next one, CO plus Cl2. Carbon monoxide plus chlorine COCl2. Phosgene is formed at room temperature. Next one, CO plus O2. Carbon monoxide and oxygen reacts with each other and formed carbon dioxide. Next one, NO plus O2. So it will forms what NO2 at room temperature. SO2 plus O2 at room temperature, these will forms and what SO3 gas. So that's why for these type of what gaseous mixtures, Dalton's law of partial pressures is not holds good. Why it is not holds good? Because these are what reacts with each other. These are reacts with each other.